guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally doing my update on my weight loss journey. I'm a little bit past due on this, but I'm really excited to talk to you guys about how it's been going. I feel like I've had really good momentum and I've been able to kind of sustain that momentum. So I'm really happy about that. So if you haven't watched the first video, I will link that above because I don't want to tell the whole story about why I'm starting this weight loss journey and all of that every single time, but I'll just give you a quick recap on my starting point with my weight and everything. So I did originally start this weight loss journey approximately 2 months ago. This is my second update. I did also do an update about 1 month in, so I've been trying to do it every 30 days or so, doing an update for you guys. So originally at my starting point, my weight was 155 pounds, and I'm 5'6". So for me, that was not that was where I just said, okay, this is enough. I've gained more weight than I would like to have. I don't like the way that my body was looking. I just didn't feel comfortable in my skin. I was feeling very run down and lethargic and everything like that. So I decided to just make a lot of changes to the way that I was taking care of myself. I just wanted to feel healthier and have more energy. So at my 1 month point, I had lost 7 pounds and I got down to 148. So that was the last time that I told you guys where I was at. As of right now, very excited to tell you guys I lost another 7 pounds. So that's kind of my my momentum, I guess, is about 7 pounds a month, which I'll take it. I'm very happy with that. So my total weight loss is now 14 pounds from my starting point, and I'm currently at 141 pounds. So I'm so close to getting under that 140 mark. I cannot wait till I get back into the 130s. My ultimate goal, in case you hadn't seen that first video, is to get back down to 125 pounds. That's just my personal set point where I feel very comfortable. I feel like that's the right weight for me in my body frame and my body type. So that is my goal. I'm almost halfway there. I have 1 more pound and I will hit my halfway mark. So I'm really proud of myself and really happy about my progress. So I will go ahead and real quick insert the footage. I will start with the footage of me at my beginning point. I'll also show you guys a little bit of footage of my 1 month update and then my footage from today, just so you can see my progression and how things are going, and then we will talk about how I've been able to get this weight loss. So as you guys can see, I feel like my body is definitely shrinking down and I'm starting to see a little bit of toning on my body. I still have a lot of toning to do. I think that's my biggest hurdle next hurdle to go through is the toning portion of it. The weight loss is definitely happening and I'm really happy about that, but I also am trying to create some more definition in my body and definitely toning and tightening of my buttocks and my thighs. I'm trying to get rid of those saddlebags. So I definitely got some work to do there. I feel like my arms are starting to get a lot more toned. I still have a little bit to work on, but I feel like that's the area where I'm seeing the most toning so far. I definitely want to see more in my stomach and my thighs and my butt, but I have been doing a lot of working out. I continued, last time I told you guys I had just started working out at the gym. I have continued with that. I do still have my gym membership. I try to go every day where I'm not working. So I usually work 3 days a week. So those days it's really hard for me to get to the gym because I just don't have the time. So the days that I go are usually 4 days a week most of the time, and I usually try to go after my husband gets home from work. I'll run to the gym. So that's kind of been my schedule. It's usually 3 to 4 times a week that I go. And what I've been doing, my routine that I've been doing is I do 20 minutes on the treadmill to kind of get warmed up. And I just do like a speed walk on an incline. So I do an incline of 5 and I put my pace at 3.3 and I do that for about 20 minutes. So that's how I like begin my workout. It does get me to a pretty good sweating point. So I feel like it's definitely getting my heart rate up and getting me, you know, primed for the muscle toning and the weightlifting. And then I do go to a weightlifting machine. I don't know what it's called, but it's the one that has like a bar over your head. And the bar's got like a flat surface and then it kind of comes down like this and you're supposed to, you know, grab it over your head and pull it down. So I do that one. I have been lifting 18.5 pounds, I think is where I'm at right now. And I do 3 sets of 15. So I'll pull it, you know, do 15 set reps. Then I take a quick break and then I do another 15, take a quick break and do another 15. So that is my current routine. I've tried some of the other weight machines and I'm not finding any that I feel like I'm doing properly. So that's my biggest problem with it right now is that I'm still kind of new to the gym, and I don't know if you guys have experienced this too if you've had a gym membership, but it's a little intimidating, especially when I go into my gym. There's a lot of like really buff guys there. So when I come in this like little mom who's definitely not in shape, I feel a little bit awkward and uncomfortable. So that's definitely something I need to get over. That's like a mental block that I need to get over. I need to feel more confident and more comfortable when I walk in there so that I can just go to any machine that I want to go to and just do what I need to do. But that's definitely something I'm trying to work on, and I'm starting to get more comfortable and more confident in there, especially with my routine. Like I'm very comfortable and confident with that routine. But you guys know how it is at the gym. It can be a little awkward. Like you feel like people are watching you, even though you know nobody is. You kind of feel like that the whole time you're there. So I'm trying to get over that a little bit, but I'm definitely ready to move to the next step on my workout. I feel like I've gotten to the point where it's hard still, but it's not as hard as it was in the beginning. So I feel like I need to start adding more onto it to make it more challenging. So that's something I'm definitely going to be doing very soon here, probably in the next week or two, because I need to have a more challenging workout. So that's what I've been doing with my workout. I still am doing some of the exercises I learned in my physical therapy at home, mostly with a resistance band. I have a resistance band that I've been using, and then also my yoga ball. I've been doing some workouts on there, and I feel like those are really good for helping with toning and stuff. So I definitely need to start upping my game with my workout a little bit. I want to do more squats and more lunges and things like that that are going to be good for my butt and thighs, because that's my main focus that I really need to work on. And then as far as eating goes, I have just pretty much continued with what I told you guys last time. I'm eating a much healthier breakfast. That was my main change the first time around, and that's something I've continued, and I feel so much better since I started doing that. I have more energy throughout the day. I'm not getting as hungry throughout the day. I'm not having those sugar rushes and crashes like I was back when I was eating really unhealthy breakfast. So that has been totally a huge game changer for me, just doing that. And then also I have been eating less. I'm not as hungry as I used to be. I used to be able to eat a really big portioned meals for my lunches and dinners. I'd have really large portions, and then I'd sometimes still be hungry afterwards, and I'd have like a snack or like a treat. I'd always crave sugar after each meal. I don't have that anymore. I'm just not as hungry. I feel more full throughout the day, so I'm eating a lot more normal portions, I feel like, and I'm not snacking between meals. I'm just not as hungry as I used to be, which is really nice. So those are the main changes. I also have started incorporating a few vitamins into my regimen. Biggest ones I've been using are a multivitamin, and then I've also started taking a probiotic, and I feel like those are helping just to, you know, keep my system a little bit more normalized. And it's really hard to get all the vitamins that you need in your diet. Even if you're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, it's just hard to consume that amount of vitamins. And I feel like a lot of the foods in our society are deficient on vitamins. So even though I'm trying to use more whole foods, I still have added in the vitamins just so that I can get a more you know, complete vitamins in my daily intake. So anyway, those are the main changes that I've made. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm so excited about my progress. I'd love to hear where you guys are at. In my last video, I had a lot of comments that you guys are on similar journeys or that you're getting ready to start a journey. I would really, really love to hear your feedback. If you guys have any suggestions on more things that I can implement or changes that I should be making, maybe some exercise advice for my butt and my thighs, because that's where I need it, I would love to hear those comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and thank you so much for sharing your journeys with me as well. I cannot tell you how motivating it has been hearing from you guys that you guys are in similar situations, because it can feel like you're a little bit alone when you're going through a journey like this. It can be a little bit depressing sometimes looking at your body and not loving the way that you look. So it's very encouraging to hear from you guys that you guys are in similar places to me and that we're doing this together. And thank you guys so very much. Do expect another update in about 4 weeks. I do try to do it every 30 days, but it can be a little challenging with my filming schedule. But just know I will be updating you guys in about a month or so, and hopefully I will have some more progress to share with you at that time. So yeah, have a great day, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.